Yes, hi dear students of Company College, dear students, welcome back. It's my pleasure to teach you this course, which is essay writing. And from the title of the course, one of the objectives of this course is to improve your writing skills, especially the academic writing, because you are English language students. So for sure, is one of the basic you know productive skills, and you know that most of the students suffer a lot you know in this skill. So this is why this course is designed mainly to help you practically to improve your writing skills. So once it's online course, which might be a little bit that very critical for the students to practice writing skill. So this is why it is supposed, or we plan the course, or the course is planned to be a little bit practical by giving you some hints and prompts and hints about how to improve your academic writing. So having like many writing activities and whatever. This is why most of the time, or by the end of each session or lecture or class, you are asked to do like what we call assignment. Okay, and then we are going to share uh, to share like a platform where you can see your performance in doing the activities. So before writing, in this section, it's very important to pre-write. We are going to see what is pre-writing. Pre-writing is to prepare yourself for writing. You plan for writing. This process called pre-writing. Before you begin writing, you decide what you are going to write about. Then you plan what you are going to write. This process is called pre-writing. So this process, you prepare it before you start writing. You think of the topic that you are going to write about, and what are you going to write about this topic, so that you will be within the point of the topic. So this process is called pre-writing. you know so the first important step is to choose the topic, and then you narrow this topic down. What does this mean? To choose a topic that isn't too narrow, limited. Your term should be very limited. When you choose a topic, you should narrow it. For example, if you want to write about Sudan, for example, you are to write about everything you are going to write about everything which is relevant to this topic. You are going to narrow this topic down. In this session, in this section, in this part, I'll write about the location of Sudan, the population of Sudan, the economy of Sudan. So I'm going to cover these areas of the topic. This is what I mean by to narrow the topic down. To write about a specific thing. And I'm going to write about everything of this topic. So you narrow it down. So it's a skill that you need to practice. How I can narrow down my topic, which ideas, which I'm going to write about this topic. So the topic is very broad, so you need to narrow it down to write about the specific areas of this topic. Okay, then choose a topic that isn't too broad, which you narrow it down. For example, general. So you limit your topic, you do not make it general. Because a broad topic will have too many ideas for just one paragraph. Okay, so a student can narrow this. How you can narrow the topic. So a student could narrow this topic by choosing one aspect of schools to discuss. So if the topic is about to write about the ages of my brothers and sisters, is too narrow rather than If you, for example, if you are asked to write about, you cannot write very much about it. If you are writing about the ages of your brothers and sisters, you are just writing about their age. So nothing more than, nothing more, nothing less. Okay, a student, look at this example here. Secondary schools in my country. So if you are going to write about the schools to discuss, we are going to narrow it down. Secondary school in my country, popular school, clubs, university entrance exams. So look at these different topics: festivals, friends, my country, dancing, and cars. How are you going to narrow these topics down? Narrow each of these topics down. The first topic is about festival. What's meant by that? These topics are very general. Don't make them general. If you are going to write about festivals, don't make it general. What ideas are you going to write about festivals? Friends, don't make it general. What ideas are you going to choose to write about friends? My country, what ideas are you going to use to choose to write about your country? What ideas are you going to choose to write about dancing? What ideas are you going to choose to write about cars? Okay? So think of this and narrow down these five topics. This is your first, let's say, activity. After that, after choosing a topic, you need, before you start writing, you need to brainstorm the topic. What is brainstorming? Brainstorming, brainstorming.